In the last video, I shared with you some of the secrets of my trading strategy. In this video, we are gonna be backtesting it together to see how accurately this works. What I'm about to share with you is something that I have not seen anyone share before. And by the end of the video, I'll be sharing something else with you, which has been a big part of my strategy for you to backtest on your own before I make a big introduction of it in my next video. So for now, let's get into it. So before we start, let me make a small recap about the video that I shared before, but if you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. The link is right here. So New York at 8 is the green line right here, while New York Stock Exchange opens at 9:30. And these two, most of the time, from what I have seen over 3 years, that they come back to retest each other. We can use it in two ways. Either we can target it, or we can use it as an area of interest, so the price retraces back to take the trade from it. Let's see, in this case we did not touch the New York at 8, and here we opened the New York Stock Exchange. What did the price do? We came back to the order block right here. We can see that on the 5 minutes, and then we came back right to the spot, which is this order block, then New York open. And from here we can either take a trade to target it, okay, or we can use it as an area of interest to take a trade from it. It depends on the market structure. So this should be used as a confluence, always used as a confluence, okay, not the whole thing. This is example number 1. Let me show you another examples of how we can use it in different ways. Okay, let's check here. This is the New York at 8 open, and we're gonna see where New York Stock Exchange is gonna open, and it opens right here, while New York opens right here. So is the price gonna retrace back? Most of the time it does, but sometimes it doesn't, and I will talk about that in a bit to show you what happens when it doesn't. And as we can see here, the price came back and retested the order block. This is what I want to explain in this case. The price doesn't have to hit the line to the dot. It has to hit the order block that is on the line. It has to hit the order block which starts at 8, okay? And this is what happens in this case. The last order block is exactly at the same place where New York opened, and then we came back. This is how we can use this as confluence. If we also can put our fib right here, you can see that this is the 0.68. It has a confluence with the New York, and it has a confluence with the order block. Okay, then we can take our trade from here, the beginning of the order block, and we can put our stop loss right here, and we can target 0.27. okay, and as we can see, the target hits. And this is the second way we can use it. First one is as target, and this one is take it as an area of interest. Let's keep going to the next example. Okay, let's see, in this example, this is New York open right here. Let's see where is the New York Stock Exchange gonna open, and it opens right here, as you can see. Okay, is it gonna retrace back to it? It does. We can take either a trade towards it, or we can take a trade from it. Look at this, how it retested it perfectly. And basically this is our order block right here. Okay, sorry, this is not our order block, this is our order block right here. And the price respects it and goes higher. We retested it again. If we could take our fib, we did not touch the 0.68 yet. Okay, now it's like that, and now we have a confluence right here. So basically I would take my trade from this area, put it below this low or below this low, and target the highs right here. Let's see if this is gonna play out. Okay, as you can see, the price came back directly to our confluence right here, the New York and the 0.68. Okay, and then we go higher. Maybe we'll reach TP, maybe not, but you understand the concept. Okay, the price ended up hitting our TP. Okay, let's see this example right here. As we can see, this is the 8 o'clock New York open. Let's see where's the stock exchange gonna open. It opens right here, and in this case they are really close to each other. So there's two scenarios that can happen in that case. Either we're gonna see an expansion to the upper side or to the lower side, or we're gonna see a seek and destroy kind of condition, and this could happen before news, while the expansion could happen when there's a news coming. So this is an extra thing that we can be careful for. Let's see what's the price gonna do in this case. We go lower. This is our order block right here, and we can see that the price expanded higher. So this is another thing to be aware of. When they are close to each other, we can have either one of these two conditions. If you're wondering what is this red line and why is it being respected so much, I'm gonna share with you this at the end of the video, so you can go ahead and backtest it, because this is another part of the strategy and it's a really important part. Okay, let's see here. This is the New York open at 8. Let's see where the stock exchange is gonna open, and it opens right here. Let's see if it's gonna trace back. Okay, there's nothing to look out for, and the price breaks this order block right here. It doesn't, it tweaks it. It breaks right here, and it's probably gonna retrace to our area. There you go. Then maybe we can use this to take long from here. This is the 0.79 area. As you can see, it reacted and just came back to our area right here. Okay, in this example right here, this is New York open, this is 9:30, and as we mentioned, when they are close to each other, there are two things that could happen: expansion or consolidation, seek and destroy. What's gonna happen in this case? As we can see, here is a break of structure to the upper side, and let's see. We have here liquidity grab. Okay, it looks bullish, and we have a retest right here, and the price expands higher. Okay, this is what I mentioned, and we have it right here. In this example right here, we have the 8 open and we have the 9:30 open, but we have no retracement and we have no retest. Okay, we can see that it retested the sell to buy. Okay, but this could be retested at a later point. So for me, I try to keep it there in order to see when the price would retrace back to it. At some point it will retrace back to this area. So right here we have the New York open. Let's see, and this is the New York Stock Exchange open. Okay, we broke structure, we went higher. Let's see what's gonna happen. And this is probably news, and we retrace exactly to the point where I mentioned before. So yes, as you can see, the market is rigged and the market does retrace to specific points. And these points happen because the orders came from this session and the orders came from another session. So they have to be in equilibrium, they have to be balanced. And that's why the price always retraces back. If it doesn't retrace directly, it retraces at a later time. This is one part of the backtest. Next time we're gonna set some rules, we're gonna go through the rules and we're gonna backtest it together in order to enhance the strategy. For now, I'm gonna give you a small tip to look out for the next time, and it's about the red line. Before I do that, if you're enjoying the video and you stayed up to this point, I appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel. And the thing I want to be revealing is just try to put a line, the red line, on London close, which is 11 New York time, and see how the price reacts from this line, and see how the price comes back to it on the later sessions. Just backtest it and let me know how it goes. This is also a part of the strategy. We will be talking about that in another video. And it's very important, guys, to journal all your trades to learn from your mistakes. So I have a video just about that, and if you enjoyed this video, then you will definitely enjoy this one right here.